The chilling truth, unpacking the Alec Murdaugh murders and his shocking lies. On June 7, 2021, a double murder occurred on the Murdaugh family's property in South Carolina that would shake the nation and leave the world in disbelief. The brutal killings of Maggie and Paul Murdaugh sent shockwaves through the small town of Islandton, sparking a media frenzy and endless questions. During the investigation, Alec Murdaugh, the patriarch of the family, would make a series of claims and tell a story that didn't add up. As evidence mounted, the true story began to unfold, one of lies, betrayal, and a chilling family tragedy. This video will delve into the details of the Murdaugh murders, the sequence of events that led to Alec Murdaugh's conviction, and the shocking contradictions that unraveled his carefully crafted story. What happened on that fateful night? Was Alec Murdaugh truly the murderer, or was there another force at play? We'll break it down step by step, examining the evidence, the key testimonies, and the lies that led to his conviction. The evening began like any other on the Murdaugh family property. Alec Murdaugh, a well-known and influential lawyer, was spending time with his wife Maggie and their son, Paul. Around 8:44 p.m., Paul, who was 22 at the time, recorded a video of the family dog at the kennels located on the family estate. His voice, along with Maggie's and Alex's, can be heard in the background. This would be the last recording of the Murdaugh family together. However, what followed is what has become one of the most mysterious and chilling sequences of events in modern true crime. Shortly after the video was taken, Paul sent his last text message at 8:48 p.m. A moment later, his phone locks forever. This is when everything went wrong. At this exact moment, Paul was shot in the chest with buckshot from a 12-gauge shotgun. The gunshot was incredibly close, and although it struck Paul's chest, it did not cause immediate fatal damage. This rare, almost miraculous survival moment was fleeting. The trajectory of the shot shows Paul was likely standing near the feed room door when the attack happened, with blood spatter evidence confirming the impact. Paul's last moments were captured by the forensic evidence, a chaotic scene where the first shot failed to kill him, but caused severe damage. According to the forensic experts, Paul was probably stunned by the initial blast, but before he could fully comprehend the attack, Alec switched weapons. The second shot, this time from birdshot, was fired at point-blank range, directly into Paul's face, causing catastrophic damage. This second shot severed Paul's brain, and forensic evidence, including blood spatter and skull fragments, confirmed the horrifying nature of the murder. There was no possibility of survival for Paul, as his brain was entirely destroyed by the second shot. Maggie Murdaugh's last moments were equally tragic. At 8:49 p.m., Maggie's phone locked for the final time. 5 minutes later, Maggie's phone shows 59 steps traveled. It is believed that upon hearing the gunfire, Maggie rushed from the other side of the estate to the feed room where her son lay. What she saw next would be the last thing a mother could ever bear to witness: the gruesome sight of her son's lifeless body, his head nearly obliterated from the second shotgun blast. In a desperate attempt to make sense of what had just happened, Maggie ran toward her son, most likely intending to help him, but tragically, it would be the last time she ever saw him alive. Before Maggie could fully understand the extent of the violence, Alec Murdaugh ambushed her with a third fatal shot. This time, Maggie was killed instantly with another shotgun blast that tore through her body, leaving nothing but a trail of blood and destruction behind. In the immediate aftermath of the murders, Alec Murdaugh's story seemed to change constantly. Initially, he claimed that he had been at home, taking a nap on the couch, while his wife and son went to the kennels. He told investigators he wasn't at the scene when the murders occurred. However, as the investigation progressed, mounting evidence contradicted his alibi. The key turning point. The video recorded by Paul at 8:44 p.m., which clearly shows Alex's voice at the scene, directly contradicts his earlier statements. Despite claiming to be napping inside the house, Alex's presence at the kennels was confirmed. This was a game changer. Furthermore, Alec Murdaugh's phone records were inconsistent with his account of the events. He had lied about his whereabouts and continued to weave a complex web of falsehoods. This consistent pattern of deception ultimately led to his downfall. The defense tried to explain these inconsistencies as simple mistakes, but the jury wasn't convinced. As evidence mounted, it became clear that Alec Murdaugh's motives were far more sinister than initially assumed. The key to his motive was financial desperation. Murdaugh had been embroiled in several illegal activities, including financial fraud, drug use, and a history of violent threats. His motive for murder may have stemmed from a desire to cover up his financial crimes and prevent his family from uncovering the full extent of his wrongdoings. It wasn't just the murders of his wife and son that caught the attention of the media. It was the systematic lies, the hidden finances, and the complexity of the case that left many asking how someone so prominent could be capable of such brutality. In the end, it wasn't Alec Murdaugh's power, wealth, or legal expertise that saved him. It was the relentless pursuit of truth. After months of investigation and testimony, the jury returned a guilty verdict, sentencing Alex to life in prison for the murders of his wife and son. The chilling takeaway: even the most influential and powerful figures can be brought to justice. It's a testament to the resilience of the legal system and the importance of truth, no matter how inconvenient or painful it may be. Alec Murdaugh's conviction is a stark reminder that no one, no matter how powerful, is above the law. The Alec Murdaugh trial not only brought to light the tragic and shocking deaths of Maggie and Paul Murdaugh, but also revealed the complex nature of power, corruption, and deceit. It serves as a grim reminder that appearances can be deceiving, and that behind closed doors, even those who seem most trustworthy may be hiding dark secrets. As we continue to reflect on this case, one question remains: what is the true cost of a family's darkest secrets? Thank you for exploring this journey with me. If you find value in understanding these complex and often dark realities, please consider subscribing. Until next time, stay safe.